For us. Our guys really competed against the best team in the East, with the record, one of the best. I thought, obviously, Thomas did a great job of really orchestrating the game and controlling the tempo of the game and making sure guys were in the right spots and good shots. And his first triple-double is cool to see. You know, the guys, everybody enjoyed it, and that's what teams do, and you know, you have to celebrate your teammates' success, and it's fun to see after the game their celebration. You guys weren't in there.
What are you seeing from Thomas in terms of his evolution as a scorer? It seems like he's always been able to affect the game in different ways, but now he can.
Yeah, I mean, it's been constantly just telling them, hey, you're really good at two things: spot up threes and your floater. Never passed either one of those up, and he, the more that I think as the years have gone by, he's taken those more consistently. And he has to keep doing it. He's been good, and he's been improving every year. And that's what you want your players to do. You know, every player in this league wants it now, and it doesn't work that way for most. And there's some that can be they can get it now right from the very start, but most of the guys don't. And it's how your attitude is every day, is how your career ends up being. And this is why Thomas is continuing to improve, because he plays the right way, and he cares, and he wants to get better, and he has never given any of our coaches any problems. He just goes out there and competes, and he plays, and he deserves these extra minutes.
Scott, what do you attribute to the 3-point shooting for tonight?
Well, I told you the second half it was going to happen. It's been 2 games in a row, so I'm not going to talk too much about it, other than, you know what, we've been passing the ball well, we've been spacing it well, and you know, we have Otto on the court now. We have an extra shooter with Trevor. Trevor is, you know, he was bound to make some of his threes. You know, hasn't shot the ball well from 3, but you know, that's not what he brings to our only thing that he brings to our team. He brings a lot of toughness, a lot of just know how to play, high IQ, but it's nice to hit for him to mix in a couple of makes along the way. But I think he's confident in his shot, and we are also as well.
And Scott, with Giannis out, what does that open up for you guys, and how were you able to kind of take advantage of his absence, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we know that he's one of the top, if not the top player in the league right now. He's playing good basketball, but you know, I don't look, and I know our guys don't look about injuries, nor do we complain about our injuries. You go out there and complain, and you play, and you don't complain, and that's what I'm sure that's what they did, and that's what we do. They won their 2 games without him. They beat Cleveland, and they beat, I think, Toronto at home, and they scored 19 threes made and 15 threes made in those 2 games. So got a good team. They probably have 2 or 3 All-Stars on this team.
This stretch amongst the best basketball you've seen Brad play?
It's definitely, he has a common influence on our team, because he's confident in his game. He's confident in his playmaking, and he's confident in his he's a scorer, and he's a shooter, and he's a playmaker, and he's a defender. He's one of the best players in the game, because he does all those things. And you know, certain guys in the league just can score. Certain guys can just shoot or play make. He's a basketball player, and he has evolved over the last couple of years more so than ever. And you know, I still think he has a couple more levels to get to.
What does it say about him as a scorer to shoot efficiently like this against Brogdon, Middleton, Bledsoe, those guys?
And and they put a lot of, Brad has been, since John has been out, a lot of teams are double teaming him. So he's got a lot of game, hands-on experience of handling the traps and not getting frustrated early. He does a good job of moving the ball, making the simple play, and letting the team make the right play. That's what happens when you do that. Trevor gets 20, Jeff Green gets 20, Thomas gets 18, and Otto didn't shoot the ball well, but he was very important on their spacing. But Brad is really, like I say many times, he has really developed into an unbelievable basketball player in both ends.
If you take away the second quarter, aesthetically pleasing things about this basketball game, and you take some pride in, you got 54 points, 33, 36 in the paint, 15 free throws, and that made up the lion's share of the offense.
Yeah, I think we had eight turnovers in that second quarter, and that gave them, I thought we could have had maybe even a bigger lead. We were playing such good basketball and playing really free-flowing, easy basketball in that first quarter, and then the ball started, getting a little sticky, and then we weren't making the quick passes, and we were turning the ball over to them. And, when you don't turn it, when you don't get a shot every time, and this team, they convert over turnovers with better than anybody in the league with their speed and athleticism. But it was good, even though we had a slow third quarter at start, and I think that was really the key to that slow third quarter because of our start. And I like the way our guys bounced back and made some big shots in place for one another in the fourth quarter.
Part of bouncing back at the second part of the third quarter was you going to a smaller lineup. Can you talk about the versatility that Jeff brings, being able to play center? And did you already know coming into the game that, because Giannis is out and that Brook Lopez is, we talked about him being a three-point shooter, that there would be some opportunities kind of down low in the paint?
Absolutely. Brook is really evolved. He's really, you can argue that he shoots the ball as well as the two guards in this league, and so you have to treat him like that. He spaces at the hash mark, and not a lot of guys do that, and so we can play smaller guys on him. And with Jeff, when Jeff makes threes, he's hard to guard because they have tough decisions to make. And if they switch and put bigger guys on our guards that are coming off, and then Jeff can post up their switch. But when he makes threes and he plays second side basketball like he did tonight, it's fun to watch and coach.
For the three-pointers last couple games, do you just chalk it up to that they're finally falling, or do you see something differently compared to the first half of the season?
No, we're making our open threes, and that is probably the key to every team's success from the three-point line. Contested threes are going to be, the great shooters, the great players make tough shots. I get that, but we were, it's been well documented. We were like 29th in open threes, nobody within 6 feet. In the last 2 years, we were third and fourth, I think. So that's dropping down, and I think that's going to hopefully level itself out as the season continues on.